Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm Justin Riley, and I hope you stick around. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to stop by Granite City, Tuscany Grill, and we'll be joined by Garrett from the International Flavor Awards. You'll want to stick around for this because I'm going to try some really, really hot sauces. It's all coming up right after the break here on the Restaurant Show, where you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat right here on the Restaurant Show.
This episode of the Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. I'm joined now by Garrett Kujawa from the International Flavor Awards, aka the Flav Awards. Garrett, how are you?
Pretty well. Good to be here, Justin. How are you?
I'm excellent. Excellent.
Good.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I'm told that I've got to try a variety of these different hot sauces, and I'm just not sure that I have the callus on my tongue to really withstand. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about the Flav Awards. Give us a little bit of a background of what are the Flav Awards?
Well, the Flavor Awards were designed to be an artisan food judging and promotional company. So people will send in their products to us. We'll have expert judging, local industry experts, maybe some celebrity judges if you'd like to join us one year.
Oh, great.
You know, judged by a panel of who we find credible judges.
Okay.
So this will turn out awards. So these are some of our first place winners. We have everything from some pretty mild sauces, some pretty fiery stuff here. So we're going to get a lot of everything today. We have some Bloody Mary and a couple barbecues as well.
Excellent, excellent. So how did you get involved with the Flav Awards?
Well, I was approached by a friend of mine who is owns a company here in town by the name of Dashalitos, and he wanted to form his own hot sauce judging LLC, his company.
Sure.
So they approached me to be the director, to organize, to bring everything in, and we've been doing it ever since.
So this is a locally owned company.
It is. We're right out of Madison.
Really cool. Very cool, and it's international.
It is. We have stuff from all over the board here. We have a couple companies from Illinois, Louisiana. We have a couple Madison people here. This is just a small fraction of what we have. This is maybe a third of the products who were entered, not even. This is a third of the first place winners. So
all right, very cool, very cool. Now, I'm totally stalling right now, but I do want to ask about the summer feast that you guys just had in Sun Prairie. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. It was held at the end of June here. It's a beer, barbecue, and bacon fest. So we were approached and asked to run our International Flavor Awards there. I think we did a nice job bringing in a lot of different products for people to try. Be able to try it out on some food if they wanted to, sample at all the tents. And we're going to be back there next year, so make sure you clear your calendar and you get out there for the summer feast in Sun Prairie next year.
Excellent. All right, well, let's dive in here. What do we got first?
Well, we can start off here with something a little bit more mild. I won't call it really mild, but we have a honey habanero from Guindo's here. It's a husband and wife team out of Illinois right now.
Okay.
Nice people. I got to meet them. They came to the event to vend.
All right.
But we're going to... Would you want to try it on chip?
Yeah, let's try it on chip here. Just pour a little bit on there.
Yeah, so what it is, that's a lot.
That's all right. That's
might be a little hot for you. But it starts out kind of sweet, but it definitely has that habanero burn at the end. So you're going to get a big old zap of that. They've entered multiple categories. They have a great line of products. They also have their garlic serrano, which won the Hot Sauce Asian for us. And they also won jalapeno poblano in our mild category, which we don't have a bottle of that. It was so tasty, we just ate it all up. So.
All right. All right, so what's next? I mean, that was pretty.
We have, if you want to go a little hotter here, Hellfire out of Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Here, Merle. He likes to do a lot of heat. He's got a lot of good peppers. He grows all his own stuff. It's all organic. This is a little bit more mild of the two. This is Gourmet Green. This one, the hot sauce medium. Okay. So this one is a little bit hotter, not too bad.
That's all right. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Won't get you that much.
All right. That one's going to burn in just a couple seconds. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that flavor, though. Wow.
One other thing I really like about Merle is he's got some really unique labeling, and I wish we had better as examples because this is kind of more bland for him. Okay. He's got some really nice artwork on his bottles.
First Blood.
And this is hot sauce, extra hot for us.
All right.
So try it out.
Let's do it.
Tell me what you think.
Can we turn the blower on there, Ken? Thanks. All right. Here we go. So this is First Blood.
First Blood, yep.
All right, here we go. Bottoms
Cheers.
up. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's got an interesting flavor too. Burn is coming. I can feel it in my nose.
Sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
Wow! Ah!
All right, we'll cool it off a little bit here. Why don't we skip over to some barbecue sauce here?
Okay.
We have Butch's here.
All right, great.
Butch is out of New Jersey. He sent in a lot of products for us as well. He won our mild barbecue. He's also got a pyro and a super pyro, apple mash, a lot of different flavors. Great company to try out.
Okay.
And this one actually still has the safety seal on it.
All right, no problem. Don't want it to spill. It might melt through the table. So.
No, this is the mild stuff. This is just very, very...
Question is, will I be able to taste it now?
Yeah,
and the other stuff.
Butch has a good line of
got a nice
products.
smoky flavor to it. Yeah.
And then we also, Wisconsin-based company Holland Wolf here sent us one of his orange cranberry sauces.
All right.
I thought it was really tasty. Very fruity, tangy, very light spice.
Let's go for it. Go for it.
So we'll give you a sample of this here.
I think it's going right to my heart. My esophagus is melted. And it's actually like taking a beeline down this way, but this is really
Try
good.
some too.
Can you see the beads of sweat on my face yet, Ken?
Not yet.
Yeah. It's like
We'll
I've
get
got a
you there.
mustache of sweat. All right.
So we'll keep moving down the line here. Mo Mountain, also out of New Jersey,
Okay.
sent us a great sauce he has. Very versatile. You can put it on basically anything. Apple cider vinegar, cocoa powder, cumin, a lot of different spices into this, which makes it a very interesting taste, I think. So.
Okay, so this is like, this is just a different type of spice thing, because you said cumin and...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to taste the difference in the spice here. But I just think that's like one of the most interesting things about it. That's why I brought up. Just the aroma of it alone smells so much different.
Oh yeah, definitely. Woo! It is hot in the studio today, folks. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I can taste a little bit of that. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's
very
good stuff. I was one of my personal favorites.
My question is, we'll just have a few seconds left.
Yeah.
Do your judges like seriously sit down and like just do all of this at once?
No.
They got to take breaks.
We break it up within a few days, and we have different judges for each category. So we're going to talk judges for hot sauce, barbecue, salsas. We have jams, jellies, snacks, pickled items. Like I said, this is only a very small portion of what I could bring out because we're such a time segment here, so it's hard to get
This
through.
has been great. This is going to continue, believe it or not, after the cameras shut off. I got to wipe the sweat away from me. But Garrett Kujawa, thank you so much for joining us from the International Flavor Awards. Don't go away. There is more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Jessa checks in with Tuscany Grill. They'll show us their crab mac and cheese.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We're talking about one of my faves, of course. Tuscany Grill is joining us, and we have Chef Peter who is here. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
Glad to see you. I'm very excited about this dish that you're going to do for us. First of all, you've got to introduce us to your daughter, Avalon.
Avalon here is my helper. She's the stirrer of the pan today, so she's going to help me stir the pan.
Sounds good. So you're off from school right now. It's summertime, and you're helping Dad.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, we're excited to get going. Okay, so today we're going to do a crab mac and cheese, which sounds amazing. So you just made this up?
Yeah, that's what I do.
What you
I make
do.
up dishes and put them in the restaurant.
I love it.
That's my job.
That's a lovely job. I love it. Well, you do a fabulous job. I'm a huge fan of your restaurant and your food. So talk to us about crab mac and cheese. How do we put this together?
Crab mac and cheese is something we're going to put on the menu now for the summertime. It's everybody says they want mac and cheese, and everybody says lobster mac and cheese. I say, I'm not going to make you lobster. I'm going to make you crab. So I decided to make you crab mac and cheese.
Why?
So
Why do you like the crab versus
I like
lobster?
the crab better than lobster. I don't know. It's a personal.
Yeah.
For me, it's personal. I like crab better than lobster. I don't know why.
Well, everything you guys do over there, you do amazingly. So I can't wait to find out what you do with this.
It's going to be good. But first, we're going to do this here. I can start.
Yeah, go for it. We got lots of
You got
ingredients.
to be a little
I
careful
see.
here. You got to back off a little here, Avalon, because this is going to be hot.
They've got everything already sort of measured out for us, for you, but it's wonderful. You've got all these ingredients. We can see what's all going in. I see a few different cheeses.
This
which
is
I'm
first
always
is the
paying
garlic.
attention to.
Then we're going to get and brown it in here a little.
Okay.
Get the flavor out.
So you start with the garlic, get
Yes.
that kind of moving,
Garlic
heat it
moving.
up.
And then only pepper, no salt. because we're
Really?
going to have enough salt and the crab and everything else that goes in there.
Okay, so we don't want to over salt. Good.
But then, of course, we do the wine.
Always have a little bit of cooking with wine is great, right?
Yes,
Ooh, and that brings a fun sizzle.
always.
Avalon has to back up a few inches, but it's part of the excitement.
Exactly. And
What
that's it.
else?
You just need to deglaze the pan with that
Okay,
wine. Then we add cream,
perfect. Now, is that just a regular
so heavy whipping cream.
heavy whipping cream, okay? For
And we
folks
turn
at
off the
home,
pan a little.
turning it down so that we don't get quite so much sizzle.
No, actually turn it up so we can reduce it down faster because we're going to add
Oh.
other stuff to it too here.
That's what you're doing, okay.
Yes.
More heat.
More heat, yes.
It's counterintuitive for me, okay. Keep going, what else is in here?
We're going to do this. We're going to first let this heat
Okay,
up for
we'll
a
let
while,
that
let it
heat.
reduce down. And
So-
then we're going to add our sort of cheeses and
Let's
stuff.
talk a little bit while we're waiting for that about some specials in the restaurant, because you guys do, first of all, the menu over there is absolutely outstanding. I love it. But you do some daily specials. What do you
Yes,
do?
we're actually going to start something now when the summer comes. We're going to do a summer menu. Before we had a special, we had a meal, a poultry, a fish every day special. But now we're going to do a special. Every day is going to be like Monday's going to be Spanish Monday, Tuesday is going to be Italian Tuesday, Wednesday we're going to do meatloaf, different meatloafs. We're going to do a lot of lamb meatloaf, like
Ooh, a lamb meatloaf.
Yeah, and chicken, pork, different kinds of meatloafs.
Sure.
And on Thursday, we're actually going to do barbecue Thursdays, but we're going to do barbecue from a little like all around the world, different barbecues from different countries and do that.
Wonderful.
And then on Fridays and Saturdays, we're going to do Fridays fish fry and Saturdays prime rib.
I love that you stick
Continue
with the
that.
classic Friday fish fry. You know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
are in Wisconsin, and you can't forget that Friday fish fry.
That's why this crab mac and cheese also have some sharp cheddar in it because we're in Wisconsin.
He knows where he's cooking, right?
Exactly.
Sounds great. And now, is that part of the new summer menu?
Yes.
Okay.
It's part.
Wonderful. So fabulous spot to go eat. Absolutely delicious food. And let's talk a little bit of other changes going on in the restaurant.
Yeah,
Things have
we're remodeling the
freshened up.
whole restaurant. It's going to be remodeled, different color scheme and different seat arrangements and all the kind of. I think we're actually talking about moving the bar around,
Okay.
but I don't know what's going to happen with that. But
It's already gorgeous over there. I love sitting in that bar area. It's very beautiful and comfortable. And if you guys are improving, I can't wait to see what
Yeah.
that looks like. That's really exciting. Now, coming up in the fall, too, you guys are doing some new things.
yes,
Don't let
we're-
me stop you from
no,
cooking.
no. And in the fall, we're actually going to do a new menu again. That's going to be more different again. But we're going to try to change the menu 3 times a year.
That's what I love
Just
about you
starting.
guys. You guys are always adapting and changing and
Yep.
evolving and making new dishes for us
Yep.
to come try. So
Yep.
some of your old favorites, you know,
Yep.
often adapt and change,
Yep.
and you find some new favorites. It's lots of fun.
Yeah, and now we're going to finish this one.
So,
Mozzarella cheese.
Here goes some more cheese, like we
a
were
lot
saying.
of cheese. Now we also put
Mozzarella.
the
What
crab
are the
in.
3 cheeses? You've got cheddar.
Mozzarella, Parmesan, and cheddar.
Okay. All good.
Now we add the crab meat too.
Okay.
the whole
Now,
bunch
is
of
that, there's a certain timing on that, I would imagine.
it. Yes, I mean it's lumped crab meat that comes already cooked, but
Okay.
it's
So you don't want to
well done.
overdo it.
No,
You got to
exactly.
wait towards the end
Parmesan
there. okay.
cheese, a little parsley, and of course, Wisconsin, we need to do the cheddar cheese.
That's right. And don't forget it.
No.
Don't skimp and don't forget it.
Turn
Very
up a little,
important
let's
rules.
Stir that. Excuse me. Okay, see here.
Evelyn,
Stir it
you're
up
going to be
good.
hired at Tuscany. Are you ready for your summer job?
Yeah.
Maybe not quite. Not quite yet.
And then we're also gonna do this. We have a little special spice mix we're gonna put in here, and some sriracha sauce.
Okay.
People are gonna say
I like
that's
how you
gonna be
clue
too
us into
spicy.
some things and some.
Well, yeah, can't tell you
you
everyone
can't give away all the secrets. No, don't do that.
And
Keep us
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Yeah.
Nobody can pronounce that,
No.
so that's okay.
A little of that in there too.
It's a mystery.
And now
Smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell this.
this is good job, stir.
Thank you.
Now everything
Perfect.
has the same color here. We put that aside, and we got the pasta over here in hot water, ready to
Ellen,
go.
you probably don't even know. You probably take it for granted. You've grown up with a chef in your home. It's probably just wonderful, though.
Yeah.
You just get used to Dad's cooking and fabulous dishes for you.
And now we do the flip.
And look at that flipping genius.
And then it goes in the pan.
That looks, oh my God, it smells so good. So this is a little bit of a twist. You've got a crab mac and cheese.
Crab mac and
it's
cheese.
different looking. That looks so great. Oh my gosh, I couldn't cook this up myself at home.
We do this.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Breadcrumbs.
Oh, on top. A little crunch.
And some bacon.
If you weren't hungry before, you are hungry now. I can pretty much guarantee it. You can find
Some
Tuscany Grill at the Wyndham Garden Hotel. They're here in Fitchburg. Great place to stay. Fabulous place to eat. You absolutely don't need to be staying at the hotel to eat there. I go have dinner frequently. It's a lovely spot. And thank you.
Thank you.
Chef
I
Peter.
actually can show you the finished dish here too.
Oh, good.
Quickly.
We even have a finale.
Yes.
Oh, look at you.
So
I love
this is
it.
the finished dish.
Through the magic of TV.
Yes.
Oh, it looks amazing baked. That's just beautiful. Avalon, thank you for coming. We have loved having you. Tuscany Grill in Fitchburg. Go see them. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show after the break.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Batch 1000 Barbecue Pork Nachos with Granite City Food and Brewery.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We have a treat for you today. We are joined by Matt Betchart, who joins us from Granite City, and we're so glad to see you.
Always a pleasure to be here. Thank
So,
you.
Granite City, a fabulous restaurant over in the West Town Mall. Not only lots of fantastic food, but a lovely brewery, and we've got a little sampling for the folks at home today.
That's right. We're going to talk about our wonderful Batch 1000 barbecue pork nachos, and as well we'll talk about our new Cellar Collection small batch series that we're rolling out here this month as well.
Looking forward to all of the above. So, okay,
Yeah.
the Batch 1000 barbecue pork nachos. That's a tongue twister. We got a few of those today, but that's okay. So this is actually made with some of the beer that you guys brew right there.
That's
in Granite
right.
City.
So the Batch 1000 is our double IPA.
Yes.
And as you could imagine, that double IPA has almost double the hops, so it's a really hoppy beer.
Yes.
And what we do is braise that pork shoulder in the beer for about 6 to 8 hours until it's just
Wow.
fall apart, fork tender, and then we toss it with our signature barbecue sauce.
Oh my gosh, I can't
So-
imagine. Okay, so we've got 6 to 8 hours of basically marinating.
Yeah,
essentially.
marinating and roasting. Yep, slow
Wow.
cooking.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
And then, so this isn't a, you don't just roll out of bed and pop one of these on the table. You guys have pre-planned this dish
That's
for your guests, and that's wonderful. And then
Yeah.
you're making your sriracha queso right now. So
That's
tell
right.
me what you got.
Well,
going.
so we're going to just start out with a real basic white cheese sauce. White queso sauce, which is real simple. It's going to be like a white American cheese. We're going to add a little bit of milk to it just
Okay.
to thin it out a touch. Melt it down, and then we're going to take it up another notch here, and we're going to add this pepper
Another
relish.
nacho?
Another nacho.
Just kidding.
That's right.
Can't help myself.
And we're going to add this pepper relish, which we make in-house.
Okay.
It is some roasted red peppers, jalapenos, onions that have all been sautéed, and then we finish it off with the classic sriracha hot sauce.
All right. So it's
that
got a
has
little kick to it.
That's right, and it has a nice amount of garlic as well in it, so it kind of has a real nice flavor
Oh
here.
my gosh.
So as soon as we get this cheese melted up, we're
Okay,
going to add
so
this
we'll-
pepper relish here.
And that'll go in there. So this is, you guys, in fact, often with your dishes, cook with different beers that you make. So
right.
I like that about you guys, because not only are you brewing these great beers for folks to have, but you're also utilizing them in their dishes, so obvious pairings, right? You make it easy for us.
Exactly. So it's a nice way to enjoy the beer not only with the food that you're eating, but as well to have it in addition to kind of wash the food down.
Kind
if
of
you will.
bring out some of those
Yeah.
extra flavors. I like
That's
the idea
right.
very, very much.
So we've got our sriracha queso here just about
Okay.
finished, and you can see it's got a nice red color to it, and you can see all those nice peppers and onions in there as well.
See, cheese can be healthy. There's lots of vegetables in there. All
That's
right. Good.
So
good,
we're
good,
going to
good.
go ahead and start building these nachos,
Okay.
and you can see I've got about half the chips that we're going to make out of these nachos
All right, so
started
start
on
there.
the plate. And then we're going to drizzle this wonderful sriracha queso sauce all over, and make sure we get a little bit
Mm-hmm. This
on
is
each
awesome.
one of these chips here, of course.
That's right. Equal representation for the cheese on each chip. Matt knows how it's done.
That's right. We wouldn't want to leave any chip out.
No.
So we've got our sriracha
No chip left
queso,
behind. It's a new policy, right?
and then we're going to just kind of mound another layer of chips right on top there. And this is definitely a plate for more than one or
What's-
two or
well,
three
we'll
or
see,
four.
right?
Right. And so we're going to add now some more of this wonderful sriracha
Yeah,
queso.
this smells amazing too, this cheese. Yum, yum, yum. You're speaking my language here. Crunchy, cheesy, it's all amazing.
There you go.
So, and I want to ask you too, because I want to talk a little bit more about the beer, because you have another kind here that I want to get to when you're done building nachos.
Yeah.
But what? So you do cellar collection, which is
Yeah.
smaller batch series. What does that mean?
It is. It's our small batch series. So we're just building these beers in about 50 gallons versus maybe 400 gallons that we would normally brew.
Yeah, no big deal, just 50 gallons.
And it gives us a
Yeah.
great opportunity to really get a really unique style of beer. So
Okay.
the one that I brought with me here today that we'll talk about a little more is the black IPA.
Okay.
In the meantime here, I'm going to continue on with this wonderful
Yes, yes,
barbecued
yes.
pork that has been braised in
Now,
the
yeah.
batch 1000 double IPA. And you can see that
So
is
Matt,
just...
we've been doing this for 8 hours. He started early. And
That's right. Yep, I
raised
woke
it.
up before the sun came up for sure.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh
So
my
I've
gosh.
got that.
Okay.
And then if the queso wasn't enough, we're going to add some of this nice
No, it's
shredded
never enough. You always add
Colby
more.
Jack cheese right on top of that as
You dropped
well.
one piece of cheese on the floor, Matt, earlier, and you know that's a crime in Wisconsin.
That's right. We would hate to waste the cheese.
That's right.
And so then from there, we're going to take
Look at this.
and add this wonderful black bean corn
Oh, good. Get a little
salsa.
extra flavors in there, and now
That's
we can
right.
officially count it as a vegetable serving.
That's right.
Yes.
So now we've got a little bit
That's
of
okay.
protein and as well as the vegetables. And if that's not enough, we're going to add our Santa Fe cream sauce to it.
Ooh, I don't know what
And
that is, but
so-
it sounds delicious and it looks pretty.
Yep, there we go. And
Look at you.
we have some fresh guacamole that we make
Okay.
every day here, fresh. And we're going to take a nice dollop of that.
Oh, that looks so good.
Right on top.
Oh my gosh, who wouldn't want to order this and have a nice cold beer? I do.
And if that's not enough, we just have to finish it with a little fresh chopped.
All right, you did that in a
cilantro.
jiff. Snap. Good job.
So boom, that's how it goes there.
Matt's doing a throwback to his chef days.
That's
here.
right, that's right. And so, again, with this wonderful plate of
Okay.
nachos, we're going to take our batch
Some of our
1000.
beer. I just want to mention while you're doing a pour too, because I didn't know this until we talked about it today before you started, that you guys do all this great catering.
That's right.
And so we'll talk about that maybe a little bit more in depth another time. But these guys, I mean, literally have a spread of items that they cater, desserts. You said like a nacho bar.
That's
or a
right. We
taco
could set
bar?
up a theme buffet for you at your house. We could go down the Mexican nacho style road, or we could even do an Italian buffet. We also have bundles to go where we'll take salads and soups and sandwiches, half sandwiches, pair it all together. We can even do a lunchbox with just a cookie, chips, and a sandwich.
Wow, breakfast and brunch.
That's right. And if you really wanted to have a nice party, you could have a keg of one of our beers to go with all that. So that's pretty interesting as well.
sold, done.
Yeah, and then again, that small batch series here, this is that black IPA, which
Okay.
is the...
Ooh, look at that color. That is a rich color. That's
right,
beautiful.
so it has that maltiness and roasted maltiness that you would get from a standard darker beer, but also that
Fabulous.
hoppy kick, so it's kind of the best of both worlds there.
We gotta go, so I'm gonna eat these chips and we're gonna go to break. Matt
All
Betchart
right.
with Granite City, thank you so much for joining us. They're over in the West Town Mall. Fabulous food, fabulous beer. Go see them. We'll be right back after the break.
Thanks for joining me on the Restaurant Show. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat, you'll consider eating at any one of these fantastic local restaurants. That's all the time we have for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.